Imagine stepping outside at night, and instead of a dark sky filled with scattered stars, you see a massive glowing arc stretching from horizon to horizon.
A permanent, shimmering ring system wrapping around Earth, brighter than the Milky Way, visible even in daylight. A celestial structure so vast it would redefine how humanity sees the universe. But here's the real question. What would actually happen if Earth had rings like Saturn? Would it be beautiful or catastrophic? Saturn's rings aren't solid. They're made of billions of particles, ice, rock, and dust, ranging from tiny grains to massive chunks the size of houses. They orbit in a delicate balance, held together by gravity and motion. If Earth had rings, they would likely form in one of two ways: a destroyed moon, shattered by tidal forces, or debris left over from a massive collision. Either way, something catastrophic would have to happen first. From the surface, Earth's rings would dominate the sky. Near the equator, they would appear as a thick, glowing band overhead. In higher latitudes, they would stretch diagonally across the sky like a permanent cosmic rainbow. At sunrise and sunset, the rings would catch the light, turning shades of gold, orange, and deep crimson. Night would never look the same again. Some regions would experience a faint glow, even in total darkness. Astronomy would change forever. Now things get serious. Earth's rings wouldn't just sit there looking pretty. They would block sunlight. Depending on their thickness, they could cast massive shadows across the planet. Regions under the rings might receive significantly less solar energy. This would lead to cooler global temperatures, disrupted weather patterns, altered seasons. Some areas could enter permanent twilight conditions. Meanwhile, regions outside the ring shadow might heat up more intensely. The balance of Earth's climate system would be thrown off. Rings don't stay perfectly stable forever. Over time, particles collide, break apart, and fall. This means Earth would experience constant meteor showers, not occasional, but continuous. Most debris would burn up in the atmosphere, creating stunning streaks of light. But larger fragments, they could reach the surface. Impacts would become more frequent. Civilization would need to adapt or face constant risk. Launching rockets would become extremely dangerous. Every spacecraft leaving Earth would have to pass through the ring system. That means navigating through high-speed debris traveling thousands of miles per hour. Even a tiny particle could destroy a spacecraft on impact. Space exploration would slow dramatically. Satellites? Much harder to maintain. The space age could be set back decades. Rings would also affect Earth's gravitational environment. While not as massive as a moon, a dense ring system could slightly influence tides. Ocean patterns might shift. Combined with climate disruption, this could affect marine ecosystems worldwide. The balance of life in the oceans would be at risk. Now imagine living under those rings. Every culture, every civilization would grow up with a different sky. Ancient myths would revolve around them. Religions might interpret them as divine structures. Navigation, art, architecture, all influenced by a permanent celestial feature. Cities might even be designed to align with the rings. Tourism would explode in regions with the best views, but there would also be fear. Because those beautiful rings would always be a reminder of the destruction that created them. Despite the chaos, life would likely survive. Earth has endured asteroid impacts, ice ages, and mass extinctions. But the transition period, that's where things get dangerous. Rapid climate shifts, increased impacts, disrupted ecosystems. Humanity would need advanced technology and global coordination to adapt. Without it, the consequences could be severe. Planetary rings don't last forever. Over millions of years, they slowly decay. Particles either fall into the planet or drift away into space. So Earth's rings would be temporary, on a cosmic scale. A spectacular face, but not permanent. Eventually, the sky would return to normal. But for those who lived under them, it would never be forgotten. So what if Earth had Saturn's rings? It would be one of the most breathtaking sights imaginable. A sky transformed into a living masterpiece. But behind that beauty lies instability, danger, and global change. a reminder that in the universe, even the most stunning phenomena often come from chaos. And sometimes what looks like a miracle is actually the aftermath of destruction. If you enjoyed this journey through infinite science, make sure to subscribe for more mind-blowing what-if scenarios. Because the universe is full of possibilities, and we're just getting started.